people, bonsoir, 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 bonsoir. Story time today, because I had to come and speak to about this today. So yesterday I was at work and I had this agency guy. So usually we always have agency staff who come and replace some of our colleagues who are on annual leave. So yesterday I had one of those agency members who came to cover for my colleague, and turns out he was from Morocco, and he speak French. So we started talking in French and blah 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 blah. And then within our conversation, he just said, "Oh, I've never been to Africa." I was like, "Wait a minute, did that not?" I was trying to put two and one together. I was like, "Did you not just say you're from Morocco?" He was like, "Yes, I am from Morocco." I was like, "Morocco is in Africa." He was like, "Oh, sorry, my bad. What I meant was, I've never been to the Black African side." Yeah. I was like, "Oh my God, what do you mean you've never been to the Black African side?" Anywho, I was like, "Do you know how offensive I find this? So you think that side you call the Black African side is different, and do you think that we are not the same because we have darker skin? And do you think that because your skin is lighter that you're better than us or something?" I don't quite understand. Where are you coming from with this? He was like, no, that's not what I meant, blah blah blah. I have African friends. I was like, "You're African. Stop saying you have African friends, because you are African." He was like, "Oh yeah, I have Black friends. And we went to school together. A lot of them come to Morocco to study and da 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 da." I was like, "You know what? It's really sad, right? It's really sad. I'm not upset with you, but it's really sad the way Black African and the Black continent is portrayed around the world, to the point that some African who are actually based in that continent are even embarrassed to say that they are African, to acknowledge that, right? And the sad thing is, when they are here, they don't even blend with the Caucasian, because Caucasian, you can spot them like they're easy to spot, and they don't even like them. Some Caucasian actually prefer us than them. So I was like, but that's not even the point. My point is, like, what I want to talk is like, what have we even done to the world, like, for someone to feel so embarrassed and ashamed about his continent, about who he is, about where he come from? What's the reason behind it? I was just talking about Asher Speed the other day, how he came for 20 days. He did the tour of Africa, many African countries, and he documented live the reality of Africa. And people had, for the first time, had the opportunity to see Africa, different African countries and culture, with no filter, no editing, live. They could see road, they could see building, they could see civilization, they could see people living comfortably, like people just enjoying life, yeah? Which is something that the media and a lot of countries, the Occident, have not been able to show. But guess what? I'm not even mad, because I am so proud of who I am. I am proud of where I come from. I am proud of my continent. I am proud of my culture. I will never be embarrassed and ashamed, but I will never let anyone talk down about my continent and my people. And you know what he even went and said? He was like, "Oh, I really want to go, but I've heard that I need vaccine because of to prevent against disease." I was like, "What disease, my brother? What disease? Are we talking about malaria? So you want to say there's no malaria in Congo? In Morocco? Are you talking about yellow fever? Is a tropical Africa, mostly surrounded by tropical forests. So yes, you need the yellow fever vaccine. In most of the countries, you need the yellow fever vaccine. Yeah. What else? What disease? Like here, we are here in Europe. Is the food clean? The processed food? The food that is grown full of chemicals? Can you drink tap water? We are buying bottle of waters because the water that comes out of the tap is not clean and healthy for us. It's not safe for us to drink. So what are you talking about? What's so special about other continents than Africa? I mean, I love my African continent. I love my African country. And yes, you're gonna say here and say, oh, so if you love it so much, what are you doing there? That's none of your business. And when I'm gonna decide to come back to my continent, I will let you know also. But like, yeah, I was fuming. And then he was so apologetic, tried to explain himself. And he was like, you know what? He made another thing. You know what? I love African people. I was like, you're African, my brother. Stop saying I love African people. You're African. He said, oh, I love black people. Okay. You know, they don't have anything, but they're happy. I was like, excuse me, auntie. Eh, Seigneur. Seigneur Jesus. Seigneur. I was like, eh, He's like, what, who said to you that they don't have anything? So you believe all the propaganda? Do you know most of African people live better than us? Huh? Do you know that they don't have all this stress and depression that we have here? You saying that do you know that when I go home, I can't afford the lifestyle of some people over there? Because I can't afford it. Because when I come back here, I'm going to have to work really hard. Yeah, to earn that money I wasted back to keep up to the same level with them. You know, like, come on. Stop feeding into this negative, lying narrative about African and African people. He was like, oh, I know, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. But that was it. And yeah, so at the end of the day, now I understand, now I know. And it's really sad that some people just, it baffles me. I don't understand, but I'm not angry at him. I'm not sad. And I'm really proud of who I am. I'm really proud of where I come from. And yeah. So we don't care, us African. We don't care if you think that your countries now understand. Did you see how they treated us during the African Cup of Nations in Morocco? It was a disgrace, absolutely a disgrace. I'm so proud of Senegal for winning the African Cup of Nations and for standing the ground, because for many years we always had to let things flow, no. Senegal was like, not today, this is our cup, we're gonna take it home. And I'm proud of them. Oh my God, this is why those countries, Arab country, you will never see me there. I love their culture. I really would love to go and see, but I don't feel safe. I can't go anywhere where I'm not welcome. I can't go to a place where I'm not welcome. So, and I know they're all gonna come here and say, oh, we don't want you there. I'm not gonna come. I'll stay in my black continent, like the black side of Africa. Yeah. Anywho, thank you people for watching. I will see you next time. Au revoir. Passez un bon week-end. Bye bye.